So I'm sure you recognize this. I still haven't done anything. It's been a couple days. I've done nothing to it. I have this habit. I think it's a good thing actually that once I've put a group of paintings together for a show, I take a little break and recharge the brain a little bit. My brain goes dead anyway. So, now, not that I've produced a lot lately, but I have a small collection of 4 paintings for a show coming up. So, we'll that's kind of done, and then I like to just go. And there are other things I like to do. I need actually to do some work on my motorbike. And that's going to take a few hours here and there as well. I still don't know what to do with this. I have no idea. I mean, yeah, I have ideas, but it has to be the right idea. There's so much to paint, you know. I could go into the bush and I could look this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. There are 5 paintings there, or 6 paintings there. You know, once you play a little bit with the composition and you bring some things to light and you push some things back, it's all malleable. It's all easy enough. But I tend to want to do something that excites me because that always ends up being a better painting. Period. What I do have though, and is this little 5x7" panel, this little study, and I know it's not really quite the right shape for this, but I could use this and enlarge it and put it on here, maybe a little water in the foreground, maybe not. The last painting I worked on really had so much to do with a rocky shoreline. I enjoyed that, and I like the shoreline in this one as well quite a bit. And after all, what are studies for? Well, you can toss them or you can hang on to them for a while because eventually you might have use for them. And that's the case with this one. I've never gotten rid of it because I thought, you know, there's something about this that I like quite a bit. And now might be the time to steal from this one to put onto this one. I'm not going to do any painting right now, but I guess what I should do, I don't know if I've showed you this one before. I might have. It's very possible. But I like the general feel of it. Where are we here? Do we have our... You know, we've got a strong sky, and a strong silhouette, and strong rocks. You know, very direct. I can work with that. It's got enough color in it. So far, I think I'm going to commit to it. Even this little panel, this little study, I think that I can improve on it quite a bit. It's got a very light retouch varnish on it, a temporary varnish. And on top of that, I have not overspray, but splatter from when the brush hits the side of the canvas, and a little bit sprays off. I guess I had this a little bit too close to my easel at some point because there are all kinds of little black flecks or dark colored flecks on here. So all I need to do is wash the surface with turpentine and go back into it with, as you can see, this was not done with the smallest brush. You know, I can go into it now with even a smaller brush and maybe intensify areas. Maybe, if it's lacking anything, what I see is within these trees a bit of a lack of detail. And I'm not a big fan of detail, but on a painting this small, people will be looking at it from a very short distance. So then I think that it's good to have a little bit of detail. Maybe something a little more engaging than just a band of green. Yeah, the shapes are fine, but a little more content down in here somewhere. So I might just play with that as well. I like that idea. And I'm gonna tell you that I'm probably not gonna paint a whole lot over the next few days because I am gonna play with my bike. But on the other hand, you never know, because sometimes once you get into something, you know, it leads me by the nose, and I just have to keep going and going. Anyway, we'll talk to you soon. I wanted to touch base because it's been, I think, a couple days since I published a video. So, talk to you soon. Hope you're having a good day.